Alright, noob nuts, here we are again, and I'm here to rant again. Anyways, we're here to look at AIRSOFT military video that went viral a few years back. They're from a channel called MTI Group, but who are they? Here's a portion of their own video explaining who they are. Let's watch.
Our military group, MTI, consists of professional soldiers, police officers, and sports shooters. Aim of this group is to train and test the most advanced and most used drills so we can train, improve, and eventually master them. Since most of our members are in law enforcement and military, they often participate on international trainings. All drills shown in this video are therefore based on many different international private trainings and are not based on military procedures of our country.
Okay, so we'll stop here. If you want to see the rest of the video, please go to my description and click the link, or if you're on your phone, you can click the corner, I think right here. Previously, I didn't think I could link other people's videos, but apparently I could, so I'll try that right here, okay? If not, go to the description, please. So make sure you go give MTI channel a sub and a like, especially if you're MILSIM. Why is that? Is because I think their channel is more military than AIRSOFT. They have a lot of videos about real steel operations and like real world tactical drills and all that. Right down your MILSIM alley. Yes, sir. So they came out with 2 montage videos of them trying out AIRSOFT, right? Some of the members playing, and those went viral. So basically, if these guys are gonna play AIRSOFT, you can't get any more MILSIM than these dudes, right? 没有比这些 MILSIM 还要再 mil 的啦，超 mil 的好不好？ So why are they saying that they hate MILSIM? Disclaimer, this channel is mainly made for my Chinese audience. I'm pretty much just translating the content, and if you want to see reaction videos, there has been other way more prominent channels doing reactions to this video. So check those out, feel free. And I will mainly just be translating the content and just sharing some of my own opinions toward the end and maybe in between as well. Without further ado, let's go.
At the beginning, when we started to play AIRSOFT, we had a lot of fun. We were looking for some kind of cardio sport that will be different from others. So we found AIRSOFT and we were like, oh, we just need some gear and stuff. And many of those things we already have, because we're in military, stuff like uniforms, vests, helmets. We just have to buy some face protection and those toy guns. So we got them and we started to play with local AIRSOFT players. They were very positive about it, that active soldiers were playing with them. And they were like, oh, it's cool, you can definitely join us. We also recorded videos about these games. By the way, you can stop this video and check them in the description below. There are a few of them. And we were really excited about this sport. It was loads of fun. But later, we were seeing things that were really weird. We have met more and more people who were acting like they were in special forces with all the knowledge. They were commenting on everyone's tactics, gear. They were trying to use military tactics in these toy gun fights. Personally, I don't have any problem with this. First of all, it's totally up to them how they want to play the game. But the problem was, those guys were very arrogant. They were looking at the other players like they are something less than them. And every time when something went wrong, they blamed everyone around them, but not themselves. We just don't see any reason why we should use military tactics in toy gun fights. It was a lot more fun when we were just running and rushing everything. And as you can see in the videos, it was even more effective.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. I'm sorry, let's rewind it and let's watch that last part again. My bad.
It was a lot more fun when we were just running and rushing everything. And as you can see in the videos, it was even more effective. After that, we started to see all those things more and more, how wrong and cringy many of these people behave. We just wanted some fun, not to hear players how they blame each other or argue and are so toxic. We just didn't understand how those people can take this game so seriously, because it is something very similar to paintball. But players just have military outfits, gear, and the BBs are a lot smaller. The difference between AIRSOFT and paintball is that AIRSOFT players want to look like soldiers. Especially this type of players that take it too seriously. They don't realize it's a toy gun fight, and they take it like some kind of military training. It has nothing to do with real firefights. It just looks similar on photos, but it's something completely different. I met so many new friends and awesome people in this sport, and all of them were taking it as a fun, which this sport is really about. Because only in the airsoft you can wear a special forces patch and not be able to run 2 miles. Only in airsoft, MILSIM, or it's up to you how you want to call it, you're able to be a commander without any knowledge. You can grow yourself a beard, have a big belly, act like a military veteran, but for all people around you, you are just a grown-up child, playing with his toy guns. It was awesome experience to play with local players that take the airsoft as a fun. But if you take it so seriously, why didn't you enlist? More you play, more you see all this nonsense. And then you see these people start to eat MREs, even though they don't need to, and ask you why don't you have an optics on a bolt action toy gun that shoots 50 meters. Sometimes you feel like you are from another planet. That's the point when you have no words. And sometimes it's not even possible to argue. One of those ultra special airsoft 10 years of MILSIM toy gun experience was commenting on the Ministry of Defense posts about my colleague who was awarded for not pulling a trigger in the direction of crowded area because gunshots came from that area. He did not see a target, so he didn't pull the trigger. And this MILSIM Pro Ultra experienced player typed a comment about him being pussy and blamed him about not recognizing a target. But you know, everyone can type a comment, even if it's 10 years old or a grown-up human with an IQ under 70. And now the kids. Well, almost everyone behaves arrogant to the kids or teenagers playing airsoft. It's normal for kids and teenagers to play with toy guns, and you cannot blame them for having fun. So the problem is probably somewhere else. What I think is not normal, when is a grown-up man gives himself a rank and makes everybody around call him by that rank. And if it's happening something they don't like, and when they're losing badly, it's kind of funny how toxic they can become. And all those people ruining this awesome sport. Anyway, there was few reasons why we don't play airsoft so often anymore. We may play some events in future, but not this year because of deployments. We may join the Border War event in Europe in 2020, just because of our friends and atmosphere. And personally, you can comment what you want this channel to be about in the future. It was created for all of you.
To be fair, I don't think he meant like MILSIM airsoft players per se, as this is applicable to like Speedsofter players and all airsoft players, right? Just basically any douche-ass players that are ignorant, arrogant, and discriminates on other players because they're too serious and they can't see the big picture. And that applies to everybody, right? All the assholes out there. Before I comment further, this is actually part 1 of a 2-part series. Second part will be me translating another more recent video, and I'll do a summary of my own opinion at the end of that one. So stay tuned. See you later. Yay. Yay.